Hello guys, Barbizon here, and today we're gonna go for the Italian Grand Prix. Monza, we all know Monza. If you keep your foot planted, then you are going to be competitive. That's it. So, we need a good powertrain, and this is what we don't have. But so much time we have been upgrading on the sassy and aero, especially on the sass, because on the aero we've already done everything, and now I said, why did I do some powertrain upgrades and do the quality control, of course, because if the upgrades can't come in, then how are we gonna upgrade? So we'll go on to the Pirelli Hot Lap. We are now second once again, ahead of Williams. We really want to score a point, but I don't know if we're going to be able to score a point, because I think we have the worst powertrain. It could be like that, but at least we have good air and sass, which will lead us to having a higher top speed because of less weight and less drag. But now let's go on to the Pirelli Hot Lap and see what we're going to be able to do. We obviously chose the rival duo, since I think the rival duo and the drift are the easiest ones. Especially the drift, because drift you can just go left and right in the straight and get 3 points. I don't know why people are so much feared of the drift. I think the only hard one with drift is a Jetta. But now let's go on to the end. We are behind Tremblay for the last run. We need 3 wins for the gold medal. We are looking to make a move here at Ascari, and we make it. So we are ahead of Tremblay in the beginning of Ascari and in the end. So we're going to get the gold medal. I think we quite pushed him right there, but we're going to go left and right in the end. And here, just look at the AI. The AI passed the vibe check. But now, with this done, we got the gold medal quite well, not easily, but not hard as well. I got a good competition, but now let's go on to the qualifying, see where we are going to start. But we are starting off with Q1. My aim obviously is to go at least onto Q2, maybe even onto Q3 sometimes, but I don't think we're gonna go here onto Q3. We're not that good here. Our engine is not as good as some other people. So Q2 I think we go, and we go 6. Maybe we are able to go into Q3, but if the AI could have now warmed up and they could set faster lap time. Zhou Guanyu, I think it is obvious, I think we're going to fire him. But this is on towards the end of the season. We have this one and other 5 races left. I think this is the 16th one, and we are 4th. I think we're fast. I think we have a good chance on the points. But let's fast forward, because not many people have set lap times. And we are 14th. We are improving by around 8 tenths of a second. Where are we going to be? Are we going to be able to make it on the Q2? Did we set a fast enough lap time? No. We even go backwards. So, if no one gets a penalty ahead of us, we are starting 15th, and Max Verstappen is out in Q2. Well, that's something weird. But if we just gain some tens, but some tens here are hard to find. But either way we start up, let's go to the race.
Again, here at the beloved and iconic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. With the lowest downforce and drag of any circuit in the season, expect to see drivers making the most of the slipstream effect here today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Ricciardo, Gasly, Bottas, Tsunoda, and Fernando Alonso. The owner driver, Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll, and Ocon. Verstappen, Joe, Kevin Magnussen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Sebastian Vettel. Albon, they've taken a grid penalty. Latifi, Oscar Piastri, and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's have a chat about their performance so far this season.
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Okay, so we are starting P11, just where Max Verstappen qualified, and we just got up 4 places. So this is a really good thing for us. Gets us bigger chance of points. We're looking to, well, not make a 3-stop especially, but I am looking to make a, well, not a 2-stop. I'm thinking, how can I make it from, well, that's how. We are going to start like that. No, wait, I don't remember quite how I won't start from the hards and then go to the mediums. But here, you see that they have quite some trouble doing this. I don't know why they have made it so hard and not just put like something revert. Oh, not revert strategy, but kind of change the tire compounds without any restriction. I don't know why they have made it like that, but this is our strategy, pitting on the lap 15. Now we're going to do the formation lap, warm up our tires, get a better start, warm up our brakes because they'll become quite cold in this. Quite a big run down on turn 1. I think that it is the biggest one. The biggest one behind Mexico. Mexico is the biggest one, but I think this is the second one. I don't remember a track that has a bigger rundown than Mexico and Monza. Yeah, well, could be Imola, but Imola. You count that as a corner in the starting grid, but we don't care about that now. We care about the start, and this is what we're going to do right now. 5 little drives around, and we are on the way for the Italia Grand Prix. We get a really bad start, our first bad start in this career mode, I think, and we get overtaken by Schumacher and maybe even Stroll. We're going to make a move, a dive bomb and we make a dive to even Gasly. As the yellow flag show up, this is just a normal thing. But we are now into 9th place. Bottas is right ahead of us. We're trying to make a move on him onto turn 4. And then on to Lesmos 1 and then 2. I don't know what we're gonna do. We need to see where we are going to be right now. We make a move onto Bottas, but he's still there. He's still there, and we now overtake him as we're going onto Lesmo 1. And we're ahead of Valtteri Bottas and behind Fernando Alonso. So from 11th to 8th in one lap. Well, we still got that one lap there. Who knows? I'm just gonna say this. Maybe something can happen. We can make a wrong decision. Well, something wrong, but I don't think it's gonna happen because Bottas was 1.4 seconds behind us, and now Russell is off the track. I think he got pushed wide. I checked the replays and I was just too far ahead. Couldn't see anything, and then I just forgot to check the replay when I finished the race. But now, lap number 7 to 8, Gasly and Verstappen go right past us. They're going to go side by side onto turn 1 and 2, onto the first chicane of the track, and Verstappen goes up ahead, and we are 9th. Pierre Gasly just ahead of us. I sneezed there, sorry for the pausing, but I sneezed. Well, Gasly, he's right ahead of us. We're going to eye up a move onto turn 4, and we are able to go onto Lesmo 1 behind Max Verstappen. And then next lap, Gasly, he's going to make a move. He's going to eye up a move, but he's not going to be successful. Well, he's going to be successful with it, but we can't overtake him, and this means that we're going to be staying in 9th. We're now 2nd because many people have pit, and now we are pitting. Hopefully we won't speed, and we won't speed. We are good. We're now going on to the medium tire compound. Let's see what stop our boys can make. Can they make a good stop, or will they do a bad stop? We'll see right now. And they make a mediocre stop or a good one, but I'd say this is a good one. 2.3 ain't that bad, especially with the new regulations. In last year's game, last year before Hungary, you could have made 1.8 seconds in the pit stop. So in last year's standards, a bad stop, but in New Year standards, a really good job. Well, up number 19, Sainz going to be looking for more. We're gonna let him, but we kind of squeezed him. I know it looked like it was intentional, but it wasn't. We are 10th, just 1 point, and Charles Leclerc wins the race, and we get a 1 point. Man, what a race. I really enjoyed this race, to be honest. It was quite a short one too, so really nice one.
Well, what a drive that was to take the win for Ferrari today. It was that sealed the win for them.
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Okay, so we got a point. Charles Leclerc won the race. The Mexican Sergio Perez was second, and then Hamilton taking the last place on the podium. We get a point. Zhou Guanyu goes 19 from last. Not that bad. Or his standards, pretty good. But Zhou Guanyu is basically a rookie, so I don't need to expect so many things from him, but I don't know. At least need to hire. Oh, we'll see. We're basically lost to the rivalry now. 18. Well, if we get some good races, if we get a good race ahead of him in the qualifying, then we're going to match him. But this is it. But now I'm going to end the video. Hopefully I'll see you in 2 or 3 days, because of how I make the videos now. I'm on vacation. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'm gonna see you at the Singapore Grand Prix. See you there. Bye bye.